Philadelphia Eagles against the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Battle of the Birds. I thought both teams, you can't separate them because they're both bad. But turns out one was incredibly worse than the other.
I think you've hit the nail on the head in this one. I predicted the Falcons would show up, and they've done a complete opposite. It was, instead of Eagles at Falcons, it was like Eagles at Pigeons. It was embarrassing. The Eagles absolutely annihilated the Falcons, 32-6 in the end. It was ridiculous how much of a routine win it was for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Apart from 2 early field goals for Younghoe Koo, the Falcons literally done nothing. Eagles deserve credit. They looked strong both sides of the ball. Miles Sanders with the run game. The O-line looks very powerful. Falcons defense, again, for what feels like about the 5th, 6th year on the trot, looks weak. Again, another franchise can't keep using the defensive injuries as an excuse. Not all your defenders are going to be injured in practice camp. Just doesn't happen unless you have the worst training regime in the entire NFL. They also couldn't handle rookie wide receiver Devonta Smith, who had an excellent debut. His routes were magnificent. Shows you that some of these wide receivers in college are better than some of the established NFL wide receivers. It's just incredible. So I was very impressed with the Eagles. It shows you that they actually got preseason right, really. You think when they lost 35-0 to the Patriots, everyone was saying, rightly so, how bad their backups looked. Well, it doesn't matter. As long as you're looking after your first choice and you've got 2 strong tight ends in Goddard and Ertz, you're sorted. With regards to the Falcons, it's the same old story. Since Super Bowl 51, Jamie, on the various podcasts we've done, I've called Matt Ryan out and said he's finished, he's washed. It's exactly that again. Basically, early on, what you had was finding Calvin Ridley, which is he's now officially WR1 at the Falcons. But as soon as the Eagles defensive coordinator adjusted and put 2 on Ridley may as well have not been there. He may as well have been in Nashville fighting cornerbacks with Quintorius. It was just dreadful all round. And I want to finish this review with a quote from my colleague Jamie, who said, "I have drafted Russell Gage because Russell Gage is going to have a big season. The stats I've got, well, this is how confident I am. I've not got stats in front of me, but I can confirm Russell Gage, 0 catches, 0 fantasy points. And in the other fantasy league, that was a big contributing factor to Jamie finishing bottom, only scoring 61 points and conceding 130, putting him 10th.
I will say 3 players from that fantasy lineup were injured in the first quarter. And Russell Gage did have 2 targets all game. So that's not my fault. But yes, I did make some. I have made some errors. And I will hold my hands up. I will have to make some changes. I thought I'd one of the best drafts in the whole lot.
Any thoughts on this game, chaps? Were you surprised about how comfortable the Eagles were?
I'm surprised how bad the Falcons were.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them where the Falcons were horrific, and the Eagles just slapped them apart. Really, I was very, very disappointed with the Falcons. I mean, Matt Ryan, you expect 100 times better from him. The Eagles, very impressed with Devonta Smith, as already mentioned. There's a reason why he won the Heisman Trophy.
Heisman Trophy, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to call it Heineken, but that's definitely
that's definitely
yeah. There's a reason why he won that, and I think Devonta Smith will have a very solid season coming in as well.
The Eagles, like you just mentioned, Brad, they were just so organised. It just seems like that they were getting the message, and that the Falcons just didn't have a clue. It's like they never even met each other before. And this is the thing: you've got someone as talented as Calvin Ridley. I mean, the big hype as well about Kyle Pitts' debut. Another one, he may as well not been there. And this is why we were saying, weren't we, Jamie? Why didn't the Falcons draft a quarterback? You got 4th overall pick. You could have had pretty much anyone, barring Trevor Lawrence. Everyone knew he was going to go. But you still could have a team that was significantly improved. But no, they're sticking with same old wash up Matt Ryan, who bottled a 28-3 lead. And this, I think, is now a guarantee they will finish bottom of the NFC South. Guaranteed.